the NHL trade deadline day is tomorrow. So, before Jim Rutherford and Patrick Alvin start picking up the phone, I'm going to make my predictions on who they should trade and receive. Welcome back to BritBoy Hockey! And welcome to a video that is literally probably second dependent, because most of these changes could happen as I am speaking. But as you know, these are my predictions for who my favorite team, who I think my favorite team will trade and try and receive for those players. Number one, if I think a player should be traded, I do not mean I do not intend to say that player sucks. Maybe it's just that they're not adding the value that maybe the team needs. And this is my opinion, but you can leave yours down below in the comments. And who would you like your team to buy and pick up? And remember, like this video, slapshot that subscribe button, and check out the podcast. So my first one is to trade Halak and to try and get Valmomov. I think that's correct. Valmomov, I don't even know. But it's no question that Yaroslav Halak hasn't had the Vezina caliber winning season during this current NHL season. He has an .888 save percentage. An 886 save percentage. But on the other hand, the Islanders goalie Semyon Varlamov has a 914 save percentage in only 20 games played. I don't know if you can hear that, I apologize. But many people probably don't know this. Halak does have a no-move clause in his contract, which means the Canucks cannot trade him or put him down into the AHL without his consent. So, but another option could be because of trading Halak, trying to get a third or maybe a fourth round pick, and if you really need to, maybe calling up Spencer Martin. He played a few games and I think he won his first game in Winnipeg, but I'm not exactly sure. Now, the next one is to trade Brock Besser. We know that he's kind of had a bit of an underperforming season. Last season, in only 56 games, he did have 23 goals and 26 assists. And then this season, he has 18 assists and 18 goals in 57 games. Now, I think they should try and trade him to the New Jersey Devils and try and get Pavel Zacha, because on February 12th, Jeff Merrick from Sportsnet reported that the Canucks did have interest in the Devils forward Pavel Zacha, and maybe throwing in maybe a third or a fourth round pick to try and get something around that to add to the picks. Trade Connor Garland and try and get Marcus Pettersson. This one is very controversial. Many people might be saying, no, keep him. And in one way, I think, based off of play, I think we should keep him. But keep in mind the salary cap. The salary cap is one of our biggest problems, I would say, for the Canucks. But Marcus Pettersson only does have 1 goal and 14 assists in 57 games. But he is a defenseman. So that could add to kind of the Canucks trying to get some more defensemen. As I'm filming this, they did get Travis Dermott from the Leafs earlier, who seems like a pretty solid defenseman, and maybe a second or a third round pick, giving to the Pens and trying to get maybe a second round pick back. And it obviously would be sad to see Connor Garland go, but it would open some cap space and maybe an opportunity to get more players. So that is it. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below. Slapshot the subscribe button. Make sure that you do, because I think I'm gonna do some trade deadline video, hopefully coming out on Tuesday or maybe Wednesday about maybe the winners and the losers of the trade deadline. So keep that in mind. Hope your team does well in the trade deadline tomorrow, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Remember, don't have a good day, have a great day. And signing it off, goodbye!